Welcome back to AM Break with Ann and Audra. Joining me now is Stephanie Killam with America's Second Harvest. Thank you so very much for joining us today. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
First thing I want to ask you, everyone at home who may be living under a rock or has not heard of Second Harvest, what exactly does this organization do? It's a nonprofit.
Sure, we are a nonprofit. We serve as a food bank for an 11-county region. Right. So our mission is to feed the hungry in our community by sourcing and distributing more than 7 million pounds of food a year. Unfortunately, 1 in 6 people in our community is struggling with hunger and questioning where their next meal is coming from. So it's our job to source as much food as possible to help them through their difficult time.
Okay. And so in terms of getting food, what's the number one thing Second Harvest needs to make that happen?
Sure, absolutely. You know, folks ask us all the time, should we donate food or funds? Both. Of course we need both. But for every dollar that is donated to Second Harvest, we can turn that into 4 meals.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, we have such great purchasing and donation power as a food bank. We're a member of Feeding America.
Sure.
So we can turn that dollar into 4 meals. We can do so much more than the general shopper can do with $1.
And I think that's great to know because you have a lot of folks who want to go and buy that turkey for the holiday season and thinking, wow, this thing's so heavy. It might be easier just to give the cash and you can actually turn it into 2 or 3 turkeys instead.
Sure.
So that's just something for everyone to think about at home.
Absolutely.
And then in terms of, let's say somebody wants to help with donating food, but instead of just cleaning out the pantry, they actually want to do something bigger. They want to host what's called a food drive. What do they do then?
Sure, absolutely. We've got information on our website, www.fightinghunger.org. You can organize a food and or funds drive. I can help individuals with that. We've got food collection bins that we can provide to businesses, civic groups, churches, and other faith-based institutions, schools, so that you can collect all those dry grocery donations in a nice bin, and we'll gladly pick that up.
Right, and recently you had the Florida Highway Patrol was involved with a food drive recently.
Absolutely.
Which went very well, and so you're taking a look at footage there as they did the Stuff Their Charger event.
Sure.
And then they brought it all to Second Harvest, so that was exciting to see a statewide organization get involved with food banks all across the state, not just here.
Sure.
Something for parents to know, because we have a lot of parents all over the Big Bend area. If they need to get their kid in for volunteer hours, which a lot of counties require students in middle school on up to get volunteer hours, what do parents need to know as it relates to being able to get their child into Second Harvest? What are their options?
Sure. We need volunteers all year round. We're open all year round. So families and children can help us with different projects. Again, hosting a food drive is an easy one. We've got some opportunities at our distribution center here in Leon County where individuals and families can help sort through donated products, helped us ensure that they are safe before we're distributing them. And then we have special opportunities out at Lots Community Garden. We are actually growing fresh produce for families in need,
which is
on a 2.5 acre parcel out in Jefferson County, thanks to the generosity of Mr. Edwin Lott. So a lot of families and children are coming out to help us plant, take care of the garden, and actually harvest that produce for families who need it.
And they get double hours. For every 1 hour you work at Lots,
exactly,
you get 2 hours.
2 hours of credit.
And
sure.
and actually I know a lot of children and their parents call back and say, hey, we planted this now, but it's not going to grow whenever. Can we come back and just see it?
Sure, absolutely. So follow us on Facebook, check out our website to see when we're going to be out at Lots Community Garden and how they can get involved.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for joining us. We appreciate you taking out the time to come and see us.
Thank you.
Have a great day.